and welcome to Season Quest. My name's Lucy and I play Chef Hands. Join me and my friends Tom and Charlie and Troy as we go and explore space and all of those good things. Hope you enjoy!
And I guess we'll head into the belly of the whale to find this lost mariner.
I give them a little telepathic, we're coming to get you.
Thank you. Please, hurry. And I'm just going to give the coin a flip just to see how the whale is, responding to whether or not he's really gives a shit. It's a yes or no coin that I'm using. So the whale does not notice that it has 3 stowaways.
In whale?
Yeah, there's large bristles that you can push through to get further into the mouth of the whale.
Ooh, does he have, fucking the bristles receding through his throat? That's disgusting.
No, I mean, you're just in the mouth of the whale, right? Or
we're barely in the whale, yeah. We're going to get through to the whale mouth.
You can see a large, fleshy tongue. You can see...
Yuck.
It's pretty dark in there, obviously. Oh, sorry, Tom, you've got dark vision.
Yep.
I didn't take the Eldritch Invocation where I get dark vision, so I just have regular vision.
So it's dark for you guys. In fact, you can barely see. But yeah, it's warm, it's wet, and in your minds you can hear, "Please, I'm not gonna last much longer. If there's anyone out there who can help me, please help me."
Why won't you last much longer?
There's creatures in here. Help!
Oh, I feel like we've misunderstood how time-sensitive this is. Let's go!
We need to make it think that it's eating so that it will open up its esophagus and not have its trachea open.
Tongue run.
We'll head into the stomach.
We know the way.
Yeah.
We know the way.
So
it's a straight line.
Yeah, there aren't many options in a whale.
No, but Tom brought up the good point of there's 2.
Yeah, okay, I'm going to tell you right now. I guess I would know this, but Sprigs wouldn't. I mean, we would see which hole is opening and closing with it. Oh, but whales hold their breath. So the air hole will be closed, so we don't have to worry about it. The air hole is closed.
That's a
air hole? But you're in the mouth. Sorry.
What?
Like his ears.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Because whales hold their breath. The way that whales function underwater is they don't breathe water. They just hold their breath for a really long time. So the trachea would just be closed, right? So we can just head straight down. The only one that's not closed.
Where does a space whale breathe?
Yeah.
Besties. Do they go?
Why are you guys trying to make it harder for us?
No, because I'm thinking this whale we can breathe in space, but this whale is holding its breath for some reason. What does it breathe? What does it jump into to catch its breath?
Yeah, you know how real whales surface in the water. Does this one surface out of space?
In Futurama, there is an episode where there is a 4th-dimensional whale that would jump into 3-dimensional space to, breathe 3 dimensions and then go back into the 4th dimension and chill.
I would just say that whales, don't need to breathe that much, so it wouldn't be breathing that much, right?
Maybe it only likes, atmosphere around a planet breath, and it doesn't like the space air that we've gotten
that
so
could be
used
a
to.
thing. Troy, answer all of our questions about whales.
Well, you see, you guys only know what you know about the whales you've seen on Finity. None of those have been speaking whales or anything. None of you would consider yourselves a whale expert. Wait, why'd you... What?
This whale isn't speaking.
This whale's not speaking.
No, I know. I'm just saying,
But...
I just meant that you've never met a speaking whale, and none of you have ever... You're not, whale experts, because the animals in Finity, a lot of them speak, was what I meant.
Oh, I see.
You've never met one or asked them these kinds of questions. None of you are whale experts.
Charlie and I are fucking mind fused today with the same person.
Troy?
Yes?
Is the air hole shut, or is it open?
Oh, it is shut.
Cool. We'll head down the esophagus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Until we find things we can fight. Or save.
I think I'm going to need some sort of skill check as you climb/slide down the esophagus.
Okay.
What, would this be acrobatics, maybe?
You just acrobatics your way over here. I feel like it's a bit...
How about animal handling?
What am I actually doing?
Yeah, that's what I thought too, Lucy.
What am I actually doing? Because if I'm trying to stay stable, it would be acrobatics, right?
I'll let you guys decide how you're making your way down.
I'm sliding down a whale.
Who's going first?
Should I go first since I have dark vision, or do you just want to go slide down the slide, Lucy?
You can go first.
Okay.
But I am excited
go
to
first.
slide down that slide. Pretty damn excited.
I'm just thinking that it's a whale, so wouldn't its gut system be pretty flat and not very slide-like?
I'm just thinking it's gonna be slippery, and Troy used the word slide, and that I got really excited. I haven't been down a slide in forever.
Anytime in fiction that characters go inside of a whale, it's not realistic at all. It is a big, all open expanse where we like to have fun and play around in the whale guts. And please just let that happen.
Yeah, its ribs are ceiling beams.
Yeah, its guts are carpeting. I guess we have some time to spare.
Isn't it kill?
Might be kill, yeah.
Wait,
You
what?
said that like you were telling off a kid, Charlie.
I'll slide down the whale's stomach.
Very nice.
What am I rolling? Acrobatics?
Yeah, go on.
Sleight of hand.
18.
Oh yeah, you slide, and you go zipping down, and you find yourself in a large open space. You see ribcage ceiling beams. You see gut flooring. It's you can see. Nobody else would be able to, but you can also see some movement in the distance.
This is the best.
Cool.
This is the best ever.
So,
This is like the song
Troy.
The Mariner's Revenge, which I have based my character on. This is so cool. Thank you, Troy.
obviously, the good news about dark vision is that it's not perfect vision in the dark. It's just sort of like I can make out shapes pretty good.
It's like gray and
So,
black and white kind of
yeah,
stuff.
it's like great. Yeah, it's not like I can perfectly see what's going on. So,
Yeah.
but do you think I could make out what those shapes are like? Do they look harmful?
They look like they're wandering around on multiple legs. They're probably about like your size as a bugbear. Like they're pretty damn big. I'd say you can tell they're kind of translucent a little bit, and they seem to have a lot of like, I wouldn't call them tentacles, but you can see legs or feelers or, coming off of them.
Okay. I'm going to draw my sword and stand prepared to get ready to fight.
Excellent.
We don't have torches, do we?
I have the light spell as a cantrip, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, well that'd be good.
Up in the mouth. Weird sentence.
After you, chef.
Sorry, I was also drawing my sword.
Were you
Drawing your
physically drawing your sword like an artiste?
She's loading her video right now, so I assume so.
Oh, I turned it on.
A beautiful piece of art.
Don't be snippy. Yeah, I'll slide down it. I'm so excited. Yeah, I just fucking go for it, dude.
Yeah, acrobatics.
12.
You also still have bardic inspiration if you want to chuck that on.
Actually, I'll save that for combat.
True.
I was gonna chuck it on so I could just have more fun. That's all I was gonna do then.
What did you roll?
12.
Oh, nice. Yeah, you slide down. There's a bit of like tumbling and bumping, but you make it down safely and you land somewhere close to Sprigs gently. You do not see any movement.
No, I do not. I do have torches. If we wanna, I'm gonna light up a torch now that I've gotten down. Can I not?
Mary, how quickly do you follow?
Can I come down very quickly?
Telepathic thought. I'm like, oh, I've got torches. I'll light one.
There'd be a lot of whale oil in here, which usually we use for lamps and whatnot, and I don't think it might just ignite.
That's not at all the reason I thought you were going to give me. I thought you were going to be like, oh, I want to be sneaky, I want to be careful. I didn't think we were going to pop a whale.
It might just be explosive.
My mum got mad at me for talking about how flammable koalas were the other day. In my defense, they're very flammable. Notably so.
More so than other furred animals.
Yeah, so they eat a lot of eucalyptus leaves, which are very oily, and it makes them very flammable.
Koalas have just chosen every wrong answer to their continued survival.
I fucking love them. I love them so much.
Troy?
Yes?
Could I please start stealthing? I say telepathically to my friends, there's these creatures about, they've got these weird tentacles. I'm gonna start to sneak around and see if I can find our mate, alright?
Yarr.
You sure can. I'll get you to roll stealth, but first, Charlie, you said you wanted to slide down quickly behind them, so I'll get you to roll acrobatics.
What if I did like a standing slide, like a sort of like Legolas like move, almost like it were a performance?
I'll allow it.
Charlie, me and Tom were talking about this the other day. The whole like, oh, I don't breathe and I can't sleep, shit you pulled is the most Charlie thing I've ever heard. That's also a very Charlie thing. To be like, but what if like I did it in like a performy sort of way? Which is every D&D player, but still.
You have to play to your strengths, and my performance is a +9, and I rolled a 15. So I got a 24 as I Fred Flintstone down this whale tongue.
I mean, I love that. Yeah, you slide across the tongue, down the throat, and end up in the same cavernous insides as the others. Tom, my sneaky friend.
Oh, jeez. I only rolled a 5, so that's 18.
Oh, shit.
Good
Well, yeah. How are you stealthing?
Well, I'm aware that I'm in darkness, so I'm probably just trying to keep to the, like, darkest areas of the thing. I mean, I don't know. There's, like, debris in this whale gut, or, like, meat, or anything like that? Like, anywhere that I could hide behind?
Broken ships, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see there's some damaged bits and pieces of ship. There doesn't seem to be anything that looks useful or, you know, like, there's nothing there in terms of weapons or items, but there's definitely some old bits of ship, some random space debris that's ended up in here.
That's all good. Yeah, I'm just gonna be sneaking through, like, hiding behind that debris, and I also call out mentally, like, to our telepathic friend and ask where they are.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to be as quiet as possible as well.
The telepathy will help with that when you call out, obviously. Yeah, you call out and you hear, I think I'm near the exit, unfortunately.
Of course you are. Alright, should I go ahead and try and save this bloke, and you guys sort of maybe stand guard or be distractions or something?
Yeah, what?
I mean, yeah, if there's other creatures, if we make a bit of noise, we can surely distract them.
Yep. Alright. Sounds good. And I will start to head towards the back end.
Once you're far enough away where you're kind of almost past whatever, should we start being loud?
Yarr.
Sprigs, if you want to, you're probably close enough where you could get a better look at one of these creatures. Or,
Yeah,
sorry,
I'll look at them.
did Lucy and Charlie say they were doing something?
We were waiting until
you give
Sprigs is far enough
exposition.
away.
We're all good.
You can DM. We'll allow it.
Yeah. We've come to the conclusion that you're allowed to be a part of this show.
Aw,
council
thank you.
approves.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? Sprigs, I'm going to get you to do an investigation.
Ooh.
Sure thing. Chicken wing. Not good. 9.
You can make out that these creatures look very similar to something on Finity that are very, very, very small. In fact, you could say that you wouldn't have considered these creatures dangerous whatsoever. But up here, it may be kill or be krilled.
Cool.
Damn.
And that's the end of the podcast. Thanks for listening to Season Quest. We've been your hosts, Charlie, Lucy, Tom, and Troy. And goodbye.
Yeah, I'll communicate to my allies. Looks like giant krill or something.
Man, I guess it's krill or be krilled.
Oh, that's a good one.
Thanks, guys.
Almost laughed out loud and they would have heard me and then come and kill me.
Man, thanks, team. I love the support.
You have a place on the sea. I can see it.
I thought you were gonna say you have a place in my heart, and then you didn't, and then I was so disappointed.
Oh, you have a place in my heart if I
Yay!
Oh, great, Charlie.
You have one.
Oh, great, Charlie doesn't have a heart. There goes my heartbreak, heart swap storyline for next episode.
No, I'm fully human. I got a heart. I just I have a lot of undead tendencies.
Yeah, you do.
Should we be distracting now?
I don't know.
I take out my accordion, I cast a light on the accordion so that it is a glowing accordion, and I start playing a sea shanty.
Okay, I take out my pan in one hand and my ladle in the other, and I hit my pan like it is a little drum. Tonk, 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 tonk.
I wasn't expecting you guys to make instrument noises. I did kind of think it would be one of those situations like we've done in the past where you're like, my instrument sounds like this. And then just stay silent. Lucy will add that in later, right, Lucy? No.
No,
We've
I just wanted to go
evolved beyond that
tonk,
joke.
tonk, tonk, tonk.
This sounds like a performance to me, guys.
I got a 14.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I don't have anything to add. Wah!
Screaming chef hands.
Where'd it go? Found it. Oh, no. 4. Donk, 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 donk. It's a really ugly noise.
Yeah, you
It's
realize
not my tempo.
you realize the chef has like no rhythm. They're just tonking away at their ladle and pan all over the place. But together you are definitely making enough noise to distract and attract these krill. As they move closer, you start to see them, especially with the help of the glowing accordion, and you can see their creepy little faces, and they've got feelers and little legs, and they're rushing towards you. Mary?
Yar.
Chef?
Yes?
What you doing? Same with you, Sprigs.
I'm just heading back to try and find this guy. I'm not trying to engage in combat right now.
Oh, you're heading off. Like, you've left this area.
Well,
nice.
My plan is to protect the guy and... Well, person, sorry. Said that like a fucking right-wing person. Person. They.
Person or her.
Yeah, I'm trying to find this person near the back end of the whale so that I can get them to safety, and then I'll worry about combat.
Yeah,
I think that's because that's what we're doing. We're saving this person. We don't want to fight everything if we can avoid it. But these guys are causing a pretty good distraction, so I think I should be able to grab them.
Nice. Yeah, I'll let you. You've left this area. I might focus on these two for a moment.
That's all good.
As we go, can we all have a little brainstorm to see what Chef Hands and Mary December's band name would be? I just want everyone to have a little think about it as we go.
Okay, I'll keep that in the. I'll keep a thing running in the back of my mind trying to figure that out.
I put my ladle back on, kind of like hook it back onto the belt. Which isn't really a belt, it's just on the side of my apron. And I get ready with my pan to do a little bit of damage if need be.
Yeah, these creatures are approaching. Clicking and clacking and making all sorts of weird little squishy noises as they approach. You can't tell, but their eyes, because their eyes are so beady, they look suspicious and potentially hungry. You can't really say.
We also can't really see them. Neither of us have dark vision.
No,
we
so
got a light on.
They're just scary shapes.
Yeah, we've got a little light on.
I sort of just say out loud, "All right, Mary, it's time to be scary." And I use my ability, I'm going ghost, form of dread. And Chef, before you see my sort of skin recede back, and I take this sort of skeletal, rotten form. Yeah. And
yes, a receding skin line.
The receding skin line. I've already lost all my hair. I can't lose any more of that. So
awful.
So yeah, I become a skeleton man, a scary zombie-looking, yucky, stinky, rotting corpse.
We've all been there.
No.
Yes, we have, Lucy. You and I specifically in the Gaming for Charity were skeleton men.
Actually, yeah, it's really good to be a skeleton and play your ribs like a xylophone.
Yeah.
That's the only time I've been a really specific character twice. I've been 2 different skeletons who play ribs like xylophone.
And I gain 5 temporary hit points while doing that.
Ooh.
that's not on top of the 4 that you have given me, unfortunately, Lucy. It replaces it.
That's okay.
Oh, wait, 1d10 plus your warlock level, so I gain 11, actually.
Nice.
5 plus 6.
Ooh.
For those listening at home, I've got 6 levels in warlock and 4 in bard. There. Question is answered.
Wardlock. Bardlock.
Bardlock.
Yeah.
Is how most people say it when it's a...
That's where you play
class
D&D,
like that.
but if your bard dies, you die. So what are you guys doing? You're all prepared. They're coming at you. Are we entering combat, or are we...
Yes.
You're the DM, Troy. You tell us.
Well, no, I'm asking you what you're doing. If you're just defensive, or if you're going in for the offensive, you know.
I'd go in for it. Sounds fun.
Yeah, I want to fight.
Great. There are 2 creatures, and you're entering initiative.
4.
14.
Oh yeah, they rolled real low. They got a 5 and a 1, so you 2 are definitely at the top of the turn order.
Oh, no.
5
I
is
got a
bigger
4.
than 4.
Yeah.
Oh, right, you got a 4. Sorry. Yeah, well, go ahead, Charlie.
Okay, I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast on one of the closer krill creatures.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to put my first blast in there, and this will be actually necrotic damage because I'm in my form of dread.
Ooh.
I rolled a 1 plus 9.
That's to hit.
Yeah.
Lucy, can you remember, did we include rolling a 1 to hit on the wild magic table?
I think we have before.
Yeah, it was rolling to hit, wasn't it? Actually, I think it was you, Charlie, who rolled it.
Yeah.
Yep, we're going to get a D100 on that roll.
Okie dokie. 47.
47?
I gain all of my hair back.
I was so confused. I was like, whoa. That's a really, really high roll. I was so proud of you, dude.
Are you fucking serious? I am so mad. 47?
Yeah.
Krilly, Kriller, and Krillin, the 3 krill closest to you, well, because of your wild magic curse that's just happened, all creatures within 20 feet of you are knocked prone.
Oh.
That's me included.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah. You only have to spend half your movement to stand up, though. And so I am going to use my second blast of Eldritch Blast to hit the same guy I was aiming at with advantage because it's prone, I believe.
Yeah.
That's 26 to hit with my second beam of Eldritch Blast.
Oh yeah, that hits.
And I also get 1 extra damage die on it because of my form of dread. Alright, so I blast out some purple energy on this lying down bitch, and I do 16 points of damage.
Damn. Yeah, you explode this krill, like it just goes everywhere. Like it covers the other 2. It covers yourself and your pal who's lying on the ground, Chef. Their Chef whites are not so white with a little bit of exploded krill on them.
Oh.
That was the krill who was going to be second in the turn order.
Chef, I believe these to be soft shell. I'm sure you've worked with seafood like that before.
Oh, 100%. I use half of my movement in that case to get up.
Yeah.
And I'm going to bash the other krill with my frying pan. Bonk bonk. Because I have 2 attacks.
Nice.
I don't want wild magic, though.
Bardic Inspiration?
I rolled a natural 1. Wild magic's happening anyway.
Sure is.
It's not wild magic, though, right? It's chaos magic.
It is.
Like a different thing.
I am specifically using the wild magic surge table variant. So I'm just using a table.
94.
I thought you were using Brad's table.
No, unfortunately not. 94? That was the year Charlie and I were born.
Yeah, baby.
1894.
You gain 2 spell slots at your second highest level for 1 week. What?
I don't have any spell slots.
Well, you can have 2 spell slots at your second highest level for 1 week, I guess. Otherwise, you can
Recipes.
roll again if you just want to.
Can
What
I
does
just
that
have 2
mean?
cantrips for a week?
No, because it's specifically that you get spell slots so that you can cast your spells.
Ah.
Cantrips are like a whole
How about I can
different
make
beast.
2 more recipes? per day for a week.
Yeah, I'll allow it. If you want to, yeah. Because you are a, non-traditional class, yeah.
Cool, I can make 11 foods. And I imagine I don't hit him.
Not
try
with that
again.
one.
That is 15 plus 7.
They
22.
are prone as well. Nice.
I think we'll be
that
totally
hits.
fine.
That hits.
So that is 1d8 bludgeoning, correct? Yes. Plus strength. That is 6 damage.
The little Krilla explodes. Well, I guess he doesn't explode. He kind of, is
Gets caved
smushed.
in. They are
Gets
very
caved.
soft
You're more
shell.
careful about saving their meat and all that. You got the chef mind going.
I don't know if I want to cook with him.
The third Krill screams. No! My friends and my family, why?
I turn to Mary and I say, oh god, they're sentient.
Yar, that seems to be the case.
Why didn't you
Did
guys
we-
say anything?
Did we attack first, or did they?
We attacked first. This is all happening in our heads. I just have a wide-eyed
Oh,
look
this
of
is your
shock.
telepathic conversation. Right.
Oh, Mary, we've fucked it. We've fucked it so bad. No.
Sprigs is wandering through various tubes and tunnels of the insides of the space whale and hears that part of the conversation.
I think we can choose to
did
just
you
talk.
guys not
No, I think
didn't
we
just,
can
like,
choose
talk
to
to them
just.
beforehand?
I think we can choose to just talk to each other with this telepathy. I don't know what word to use. I'm keeping this between us.
Look, it was. Look, Chef, it sort of be the case that we made an assumption, and we obviously were wrong in that assumption.
I don't know. I don't know what to do next.
Well,
Do we apologize?
look, the quality of life of this here shrimp ain't gonna be much anymore without his family and friends. I think maybe.
No. No. Mary, we can't. That's the only bit I say out loud. I say out loud, Mary, we can't.
With another shrill krill scream, the shrimp runs at. It's going to be Chef, because you're the one who most recently killed someone, and is going to try and attack.
Okay.
Does a 2 hit?
No.
Yeah, the shrimp runs at you and kind of like flings itself, but it's just kind of like a pathetic.
This is so bad. This is so bad.
Look, Chef, I know the pain of losing your family, and this shrimp isn't going to lead a happy life. Krill, sorry.
No, but it should have the choice. I'm hugging, because it's just flung itself at me. I'm literally just holding it while I'm arguing with Mary. No!
We're at the top of the turn order.
No, we can't. No! I just keep saying, kind of aware. I don't know if I'm making much of an influence.
Typically, a character that Charlie would be playing would outright just kill the beast right now, but Mary's different. I'm just gonna stop and hold back.
I'm petting the shrimp's head.
Yeah, I was gonna say next in the turn order, it's you, Chef.
I'm just holding him. It's okay, buddy. I'm sorry. We didn't mean to. It's, a scary world out there. We can't see super well. We thought you were violent.
Violent?
I mean, you did
We're...
also just try to attack me. Obviously for fair reason. But still.
We're peaceful, herbivorous creatures. We would never try and harm a sentient being.
You could say similar things about us.
Could ye?
We wouldn't try to. I'm trying not to. I'm holding him.
It tries to wriggle out of your grasp so it can slump to the ground.
I give it more hugs.
Yeah, in that case it just kind of slumps into your arms and you can hear like a pathetic whine.
Oh no.
Okay.
I imagine because both of you pulled back and they weren't able to attack because they're being held, I imagine that's end of combat.
Yeah.
They can try to fight against the grapple if they want.
Oh yeah, I'll do
Just an
that.
athletics or an acrobatics check, that's all it is. The end of every turn. I imagine they don't like being held right now.
No.
Well...
Oh. Yeah, they got a 5 on their attempt to wriggle out.
I don't think that does it.
No, I imagine it would be a contested roll. Like, I imagine you'd roll against me, Chef.
I can do that. Plus my strength.
Yeah.
I would have had to really fuck it for it to not work. I got a total of 10.
Yeah, nice. You hold tight. Too tight. The crit. No.
No. I don't know what to do next. I'm. Google wants to help.
Sorry.
I'm really sorry, buddy. What's your name?
Krillin.
Krillin. I'm really sorry, Krillin.
From Dragon Ball?
And he didn't die?
I let him go at this point, being like, I bet there are other Krill around. We can go make you some friends.
Yes, there's plenty.
This is actually psychotic.
There's plenty of krill here. I can. Please just leave me to mourn my family.
I'm imagining someone coming into my house, killing my whole family, then saying, "There's got to be some other people around. We can make you some new friends."
I'm sorry. I don't. When Troy said, "Are you guys fighting them? Or are you doing anything else?" I didn't heed the warning. I feel bad. Come on, Mary, let's go.
I could tell it a story, maybe, if you want.
Yeah, that sounds good.
As a horrific, ghoulish apparition.
Oh my god, yeah, I'm still in my fuck. I stopped being a horrific, ghoulish apparition.
I mean, who knows what shrimp finds scary?
Yeah, I become human again.
Mm-hmm.
And I kneel down beside Krillin, and I say, "You know, lad, this reminds me of a tale." I'm gonna go ahead and roll on my Spirit Tales table for my Tales from Beyond ability.
Ooh. I thought you were making shit up then for a second.
Oh, I'm about to be.
Give him a minute, he'll get there. What did you get?
I got the Tale of the Mindbender. The target must succeed on an intelligence saving throw or take psychic damage equal to 3 rolls of your bardic inspiration die and be stunned until the next turn. I forgot that this is sometimes combat oriented, this ability. I could have just told the story, but I made a decision to use my ability.
So what am I rolling, sorry? Was that
Let me tell the
intelligence or
story
wisdom?
first.
Yeah, sure.
Let me tell the story.
Christ.
Let me tell you the tale of the elephant that forgot.
Dude.
Little Krillin, once upon a time, there was a wee tribe of elephants wandering about the forest, and one of the elderly elephants led their family true and proud, and he decided, let's take the path not taken. Let's tread a new path for our family. And he took his tribe down into untrodden forest, which, when he arrived, a multitude of tree lobsters descended upon his friends and family, quickly devouring his entire tribe. And
I nod to myself, and I kind of nod at Krill and I go, relatable. Specifically for him.
Right.
Fuck. It was devastating. Yikes. That was sort of my decision.
You swearing in character rules.
Led my whole fucking tribe into a complete danger. Kinda my fault, to be honest. And I wish I could only just forget. But you know what they say, an elephant never forgets. So then I showed up and shot it, I think. Anyway, psychic damage.
No! No!
Yes. The elephant that never forgets is the elephant that forgot is the story of an elephant that never forgets until he was shot.
Death. The
Horrifying.
big forget.
The target must succeed on an intelligence saving throw or take my psychic damage.
Yeah, does a 3 pass?
No!
Alright, let me just roll that. 2, 1, 3, which is 6 in total.
Yeah.
No!
You tell it the story, and the krill slumps over in sadness in Chef's arms, and as the story comes to an end, you just hear a faint little and the krill goes silent and falls motionless.
Mary, it stopped breathing. Mary, the krill stopped breathing. Mary.
Chef,
Mary,
no one should have to live with that pain.
Mary. Fuck. I'm just holding this dead creature. No. I don't know enough about your backstory to make the point of, like, you're the person this is about, so I'm not going to draw those conclusions.
Well, if you were to, I would say that the revenge that I'm seeking against the one who's responsible for my sister's death, in that sort of exchange, we are the ones that this krill would be taking.
Of us having this conversation.
The krill would be seeking revenge against us.
Yeah, but that would be fine. It's a very gentle krill and not very strong.
No, not at all.
Yeah, you found that out firsthand. We're going to cut over to Tom. Now, Tom.
Yeah, I'm just sneaking through, looking for this person who's in trouble. Perhaps they're a krill.
Oh my god, what if they're a krill?
They're not.
I mean... family. I'm lost.
This is so fucked up.
I had 3 family. Their names were Krill, Krillian, Krillin. Do you know them? They're at the front of the whale. No, I don't know them.
Sorry, my favorite part of that is I have 3 family. Oh, Charlie, what have we done?
Murder?
Yeah.
Sprigs, you are travelling down the whale. You pass all sorts of things that look like they could be really important organs. And you think, like, you hear the voice of Quezla still in your mind every now and again, just being like, hello? Are you still coming? And it does feel like it is getting louder and stronger the further into the whale you go.
I'm coming as fast as I can, Matt. I'm just trying to be stealthy about this whole thing, because I don't want to, like, scare these monsters and then a whole shebang, Prefer to avoid fighting if I can. So.
Yeah, fair enough. And you do see a lot more of those creatures in the shadows as you travel.
Yeah. How am I going to know it's you that I'm looking... Like, how do I know when I see you?
You'll know it's me because, I'm right here. And as you look ahead, you can see what looks like a human man being held down by some sort of, not coral, but like algae. Like it's coming up off the ground and wrapping itself around the man, Quezla.
Alright, I'll pull out my other dagger, the one that's not currently plunged into the whale's mouth, and I'll start to try and cut Quezla free. Nice.
Well, as you cut, it does seem to break free for a moment, and you cut it across his arm, and he can move his arm, but then the algae is growing back on it and holding him, strapping him back down.
Can I?
Yeah, yeah, you can.
No, go ahead. What were you gonna? What were you gonna say, Quiznos? Quickly.
I don't know what I did. I stood on something, and all of a sudden I was trapped in this plant life. I can't get out of here.
Yep, plant trap, common thing nowadays. Let me just hold on. Can I see a point where there's a root that I can cut?
You don't. It seems to be coming from in the whale, inside of the, I want to say wall/floor, but keeping in mind that it is all body of whale. You know what I mean? It seems to be pushing through the body of the whale, through the guts, and wrapping itself around Quezla. So you could probably find the base, against the quote-unquote
that's what I'm looking
ground.
For, is the base.
Yeah.
I'm looking for that base. And I'm going to guess that cutting it's not going to do anything. So against better judgment, I think I'm going to pull out my tinderbox and light it, so that when I cut it, I can burn the algae.
Nice.
I don't think... whale
it.
oil is in whale blubber,
not
not in whale tummy.
Yeah, but...
So that's my course of action here.
Sure, but also whales aren't giant rooms either.
I'm aware, Charlie, but this is an idea you've planted in Troy's head, so I'm hoping Troy won't do it. If he does, I have evasion, so it'll just be this random guy that dies. Maybe.
You have what? Evasion? Oh, right. I was trying to figure out. It was like, who do you mean by random guy? Like Sprigs? You've got another character planned or something? Oh, you mean Quizler.
Yeah, I do. It would be insane if Sprigs died and I was like, good thing I've already got this guy lined up. Pet, this is the dude in the whale. I'm playing him now.
Yeah, it seems like the blubber and the vomit are the most flammable. Like, all of these things are talking a lot about how flammable whale vomit is, which is, like, weird.
That would be the stomach acid. But we're in the poo zone now, so there's no stomach acid, right?
Yeah, I'd say you're pretty far down in the poo zone, yeah. Which obviously,
That's what I've been stealthy behind. Giant pieces of shit.
But I would assume there's a lot of gases and stuff down here, too.
It's up to you, Troy. If you think that this is going to cause an explosion. Sprigs isn't a scientist. He's just a guy who's a criminal and likes poison. He's actually got very low intelligence and wisdom.
Look, I reckon what we're going to do, I think you can either roll survival or nature.
To see whether or not I would know this?
No, and we're going to base whether it has bad things happen based off your roll.
Okay, I'll go with survival, because I don't have a minus to that.
Oof.
I got a 12.
Yeah, you know what? You managed to light your tinderbox, and the algae kind of, like, sizzles and, like, I wouldn't say screams, but, like, I'm saying screams in terms of, like, a, sizzling, pulling away, kind of like...
Like how a kettle whistles. It's not a pain, it just makes a high-pitched noise.
Yeah. And I would say that this algae burns up and frees Quizler Malloy.
Yeah, and I take Quizler Malloy, which I now know the last name of, and I go, you right? You safe? Any injuries or nothing?
No, I think I'm fine. Thank you. I stood on that. And he points down, and on the ground is a weird stone symbol of an octopus.
Neat.
Interesting.
Very neat.
So this is trap in the whale.
That's what it seems to be. Yeah, I wasn't expecting it. I don't really know. I stood on it, and this algae came up and trapped me here. I've just been trying to get to my ship so I can escape.
Can I grab a bit of, like, wood or something and throw it at the octopus symbol, like, while I'm far away from it to see if it activates?
Yeah, sure. The wood hits the symbol, and immediately algae sprouts up from the ground and wraps itself around that wood, and slowly but surely the vines and moss and algae tighten on it and pull it down through the body of the whale.
Cool.
Hey, guy.
Quizler Malloy.
Quizler, are you the only one in here? Only, human?
Well, I came here with 2 others, but they were sucked through. Also my family of 3 krill. No. They were sucked through. The ship is still fine, I think, but I tried to get to it, but
Where's the ship?
Just beyond just over there, past the
Traps.
Yeah, past. There's more than just the one octopus symbol. There's a few down there. They all have octopus on them though, but it's just past there.
All right. Well, how about I call my friends, get them to come to me, and then we can get you to your ship. Alternatively, we've got our ship sitting outside. We're happy to take you on board for that, and you can just come with us.
I mean, I've got
What do you think?
I've got really important supplies on my ship. I need to be able to get back to Wendover. I need to be able to get out of here.
Wendover?
When he says Endover, you recognize that is one of the 12 continents on Finity.
Oh.
So you've been out to space?
Yes, I clearly. We were just in the, lower atmosphere of Finity, though. We were just trying to see if we could eventually reach the moon again, and the space whale swooped by and just consumed the whole ship.
Okay.
But yes, call your friends if you...
Yeah, I'll call my friends. They'll come here, and we'll get you to your ship safe and sound, alright?
Thank you.
I'd be happy to do it, but I feel like it's good to involve everyone in the process.
No, thank you. the more help we have, the more likely we are to make it past these traps.
Yeah. And I call out to my friends saying, like, hey guys, just follow down the track. It's just one straight line. Currently in the poo zone.
Awful.
Looking for this guy's ship. His name's I can't think of his name. Quizler McIntyre.
Yeah, basically. Quizler Malloy.
Malloy.
Quizler Malloy. And also watch out for these, like, traps on the ground. They've got little octopuses on them. Alright? And, if you need to fight those krill, just stay safe about it. Maybe try stealth instead of fighting.
Yeah.
Don't know how strong they are.
Yar. That name doesn't sound familiar at all, does it, Troy?
Which one? Yar?
Quizler Malloy.
To you guys?
Yeah.
You can roll history if you want.
I'm just making sure it's no one in my, backstory or anything. I rolled a 19.
Absolutely not.
3.
Tom and Lucy, your characters have never heard of Quizler Malloy. In fact, you're kind of like, Quiznos Malinky? Who? What?
I'm also very, very distracted by my sorrow.
Yeah, fair enough. Whereas Mary,
sorrow.
you remember tales that used to be told on your ship.
Our sorrow.
Yeah.
You remember tales of astronomers from far-off continents, and you remember the tales of one, Quizler Malloy, whose whole dream was to find the edge of the flat planet and throw himself off it and see if he came back at the other end of the planet or if he would drift into space.
Quizler Malloy, I respect his work on the navigational edges of cartography. He's a bit of an edge case, if you catch my drift.
I don't.
That's all right.
I assume you say that to them telepathically as you guys are heading down to join?
Yeah.
I have tears in my eyes. I have tears in my eyes, and I say, Scary Mary and the Helping Hands would be a good band
name. Good. You are all reunited, and you can all see Quizler Malloy. You can see a large open space with octopus stone slabs all around the place. There seems to be like 20 or 30 in your field of view, and some of them are like quite close together. Some of them create like whole, like wide lines that you would have to leap across to be able to not touch one and stuff like that. Y'all are going to have to be some evasive people to get through here.
So we used one of the ropes to connect us to the ship. Should we all, like, tie out, like, make loops in this rope and, like, kind of, like, have a hand through it or something? So if something happens to someone, the rest of us can, like, help pull them up or something?
Sounds pretty good.
I've also found that these algae are weak to fire, so, a little bit of fire and they'll shrink away. But
you say that,
got a pretty tight grip.
But the others don't see any algae.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
The octopus create these, like, algae that, like with the wood over here. I point down to the wood that grabbed.
That got.
That's what the trap is.
Pulled through, yeah.
Yeah, it's like algae that grabs you in it.
Okay. I said that like an AI computer would. Sure.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'm pretty acrobatic. I can probably make it across this whole area lickety split.
Quizler does look.
How big is?
Probably like late 50s, early 60s. Like he does look like an older man.
Could I carry him on my back?
I imagine so.
All right, I'll do that. How heavy is he?
He's a slender, scientisty looking guy, so he's not incredibly heavy.
All right, Quizler, hop up on my back. I'll carry you across. All right.
All right, but please, we need to get to my ship in one piece. If I can't get in there, my cargo will be lost for good.
What do you have in there?
One Piece is a different pirate property.
What do you have in there that be so important?
Proof that there's another planet that we can move to right before Finity is destroyed.
Yar.
Poor.
That's very,
that is
very, very good.
So let's do this. Let's get out of here. I don't want to spend any longer in this massive time bomb of danger any longer than I need to.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
For sure. Hold on tight, Spider Monkey. And I'll do an acrobatics across this area.
Yeah, go ahead.
I got 24.
Oh, yeah. Very nice. With a 24, you, despite being encumbered with another person, managed to leap and bound across over to the ship without any troubles.
I probably should have taken the rope, and then we could have tight-roped across, maybe. Then again, there was nothing to tie the rope to on the other side.
Yeah,
maybe.
It's all good. We'll just try.
How long of a distance is it?
I'd say it's probably about 40 feet.
40 feet. Okay, there's no way I could find a wooden plank that long.
Let's just go for it.
Yeah, just go for it.
Go for it. Acrobatics?
Mm-hmm. No, you can, if that's what you reckon you're going to use to get across.
Well, my whole strategy was go for it.
Mm-hmm.
And I went for it.
Oh.
2?
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you slip and stumble and immediately stand on one of these octopus slabs, which, not having seen come into effect.
I have Bardic Inspiration from Charlie.
Ah, you know what? I'll allow it.
7.
Do you think that... I don't think that's going to be good enough.
But it's better than not doing anything.
That's true.
Yeah, you stand on one and, the algae starts, but you, pull and manage to break free, but you step onto another platform, and again it starts grabbing onto you, but you manage to rip your leg out or smack it away with your ladle, but eventually it does start clinging and holding onto you.
I use my breath weapon, which is fire, and I go whomp, and try to breathe fire over it so it...
Sorry, what the fuck, Lucy?
Oh
yes.
I'm a fucking dragon.
That's right, you are Dragonborn. I was like,
Whomp.
Oh yes. That common chef skill where they just breathe fire. Oh no, yeah, the Dragonborn thing makes a lot more sense, yep.
Perfect for creme brulees.
Yeah, I can only do it once a day, so... it's a limited time thing, or a limited menu.
Thankfully, it helps. It gets rid of that algae, and you're probably able to maintain it long enough to get yourself across, I imagine.
Yeah. And I get to the end, and I do a big thumbs up. Did it!
Mary?
I go towards the edge, the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Start to feel up along the edge, and I look up. Are there any octopus things on the ceiling?
No, nor on the walls.
Very good. I cast Spider Climb, and I go around the top way. I climb on all fours along the ceiling of the belly of the whale.
Could you not have walked like a person?
And you managed to crawl all the way until you are hanging above the ship and can drop down when you're ready.
And I drop my concentration on the spell and drop onto the ship.
Nice.
Cool.
Merry December perched upon the ship. Chef Hands standing there with their hands raised and a massive thumbs up. And Sprigs gently with a light little scientist on his back. You've all made it across. And the ship is just ahead of you. It's probably about half the size of your ship. It's not very big.
Let's get in the ship.
Cute.
Yes, we can hop inside. Then we should be able to see if I can get the navigation system back online. He places his hand against right next to the door, and the door slides open so you can all enter. And inside,
Cool.
You see a large-headed, one-eyed, blue person who is tied to a chair and unconscious. This is like nothing you've ever seen before.
Thank you for listening. You can find us at Season Quest Pod on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And I'd like to take this moment to apologise to Krillian and their family. Charlie and I regret the decisions we made. It was unkind to assume we would have to fight in this game where we fight a lot of things, and it was unfair and it was mean, and I genuinely still feel quite bad about it. See you next week.